Hi everyone and welcome to a brand new video in my vlog series. I hope you're all doing fantastic and I hope you've been really enjoying the latest set of content. I've been mega busy. I have had a couple of weeks away, but I'm back now and well, I'm just getting on with it and doing as much stuff as I can. I just wanted to take the time to have a little video just to discuss what I'm doing and where things are going in the next, say, month or so. So basically, I've done a few polls recently and I've been listening to some feedback from you guys, starting with the Twitch side of things. I got asked a while back to put my YouTube videos on Twitch, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I can do that, that's no problem. But what I've been doing is I've been utilising a feature called the Premiere feature. So much like YouTube where you can premiere a video and you can sit and watch it live with everyone, I've been doing that on Twitch as well. Now, the problem with Twitch versus YouTube is obviously the platform is geared more towards live content, but also the notification system is geared towards live content pretty much exclusively. When I go and do a premiere, it gives people a Charede live notification. Now, that obviously isn't the case. It's a video that has been brought across and uploaded. So a few people have told me they're getting a bit confused between a live stream and when I'm premiering a video. Unfortunately, there's no way that I can physically make the notifications distinguishable. So I'm in a bit of a catch-22 situation. So following the poll, it seems a good chunk of you do want the videos, but likewise a good chunk of people are very confused about the premiere feature and it looking like I'm live when I'm not. I do sit in the chat when something is premiering, but yeah, it's not live. It's pre-recorded and it's stuff that's on my YouTube channel. I'm just putting it on Twitch because people asked for it. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to still put stuff on Twitch, but I have got to basically, well, my idea is to stop using the premiere feature until such a time as Twitch can clearly distinguish between live notifications versus this is a premiere happening. I'm in a situation where this is probably the best of both worlds for you guys. It does, however, mean you're not going to get notifications via Twitch that I've put a video up. So it's going to be on you guys to go and hunt those videos out. But the simplest way to look at it is if it gets uploaded to YouTube and there's a alert on YouTube or an alert on Twitter, for example, or other social media platforms I post to that a video has gone live, the Twitch one would have gone live as well, or at least it would have gone live within 5-10 minutes of the other one going live. So if you see an alert for the YouTube version or you see a social media alert that something's gone up on YouTube, assume it will also be on Twitch, provided it is about video games. I cannot put anything outside of that on Twitch. I have some podcast stuff from a few years back. That's fine, I can put that on Twitch, but the stuff like the vlogs and a few other bits, I don't believe I can stick those on Twitch, is my understanding. So I would still recommend, if you guys are happy to do so, if you could subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. You're going to get the more comprehensive set of content that way. I know some people just want to live on Twitch, that is perfectly fine, but this is why I'm trying to upload to both Twitch and YouTube to work it out. Hopefully, by not using the premiere feature, although people are not going to get alerted when I've uploaded a video, that it will mean, though, if you get an alert that I'm live, it literally means I'm live and nothing else. And that will be the end of that problem, if that makes sense. So hopefully it's the best I can do, really, in the situation with the tools I have. There's not a huge amount of choice, really. So I hope you can understand why I'm taking that stance. It's the best way to avoid confusion while still giving you guys the content, is the way I see it. But outside of that, there's not a huge amount I can do. As for YouTube specifically, the plan right now is to have a couple of Let's Plays on the go, several days a week. I'm going to carry on with the Kickstarter GG vids because I friggin' love doing those. They're honestly, they're so much fun. They really are. And likewise the reviews. The only problem with the Kickstarter GG videos and the reviews is they are quite time consuming because of the amount of research involved. With the reviews as well, I have to play the game, and I like to play a game pretty comprehensively. I don't like just taking the first half hour snippet and running with it and doing a review off the base of that alone, which I know some websites do. I don't think particularly that's great, but I understand they're under a lot of time pressure to churn as much out as they can, so that's fine. That's them doing what they need to do. But I'd rather give you less but a more comprehensive review, if that makes sense, because I think that will give you a better gauge on what the game is actually like through more of the content, rather than just a very short snapshot at the start of the game, if that makes sense. So that's why it's a bit slower to do those videos. Like I say, I'm perfectly happy to do them, but it just takes more time, that's all. So that's why there hasn't been a huge number of those, but I do really want to do those because I do thoroughly enjoy it. I have been given indicators just from the analytics on YouTube, but also from the feedback you guys have given me that you like the vlogs. I enjoy doing them as well because it gives you a little bit of personal insight into what's going on behind the scene and what I'm up to. I've also been thoroughly enjoying putting stuff on Instagram too, so thank you everybody who's followed me on there and has been commenting and liking stuff. The link for that will be on screen and also in the description, so please feel free. I've got my Pokemon Go stuff on there and I post a whole bunch of stuff. My recent giveaway win just going up there, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, so it's fun. I enjoy it. I was even thinking about maybe putting the old school fan art up on there actually, from back when I was streaming Minecraft back in the day, because I still have every single piece you guys sent me, literally every single piece. So I was thinking maybe what about maybe like a showcase thing every couple of weeks or something. I don't know, just an idea, right? So yeah, that's the plan with YouTube. So in terms of structure, in terms of uploads, this may change, but at the moment, the line of thinking is Monday, Tuesday, Let's Play stuff, with Monday being one Let's Play and Tuesday being another Let's Play. Then Wednesday being review or Kickstarter vid. Thursday and Friday being Let's Plays again, one of each Let's Play. So there'll be 2 sets of Let's Plays on the go at the same time. And then Saturday and Sunday would be the extra days for me to do vlogs or an extra review, or I don't know, whatever takes my fancy that week, an unboxing, whatever crosses my mind, right? I also have a couple of collabs on the go. So the one that I've just finished is A Way Out, which I've done with Galacticus. So that is going up in a couple of weeks' time. I've just organised with a YouTuber called Trisky. He's one of the old school Game On guys like myself. Basically, we're going to be doing a RimWorld co-op. We've had a few technical issues, but hopefully we're going to get it fixed. I'm actually recording some of that tonight. So there's, there's other people involved and we're doing stuff and, working on things. If there's any challenges or games you guys want me to target, there is a form for that somewhere. I will get the link for it. But likewise, feel free to stick it in the comments. I do check the comments and I will reply back as soon as I can. Sorry, I can't speak today. I've been talking non-stop for ages. But yeah, so, there's all that going on. Content may adjust and shift a little bit over time, but that's the plan right now. It would be really nice to get up to 7-day-a-week upload schedule, but that's a lot of work with everything else on my plate at the moment. So that combined with I have a part-time job, but I'm also trying to find another one because I need to have more money to sustain, doing stuff. So that's super important, especially if I need to replace computer parts and that. I am just not in the position to replace or do anything at all. Even purchasing games is a problem right now. So I'm working really hard on that. On the note of money as well, I am actually opening a Fiverr account. Now, I know I am not amazing when it comes to graphic design or editing. However, if there are people out there, YouTubers or Twitch people or whatever, who need some basic editing done or a relatively decent looking thumbnail, I have got a Fiverr page. I will link it. I am tweaking it at the moment. I will make sure that it is up to scratch and sorted by the time this video comes out. But that will really help me earn a little bit of extra cash, refine what I'm doing and help me learn, which is always a big added bonus. And I can also help other people that maybe can't afford an editor full time, or they can't afford crazy thumbnails done, I know these kinds of things are very cheap and there's lots of people on Fiverr, but if you want to help me and I help you in the process, that might be a good way to do it. If you would take a look, I would really appreciate it. And if you're not in need of any of that kind of work, if you could just pass it on to your friends and people people you think might be interested, again, I would really appreciate it, because it will potentially help me out a lot, as well as me getting some extra work and something, to do on the side outside of the other things I do. Twitch-wise, my schedule has been completely out of the window since I fell ill at the beginning. Well, I say beginning of the year. It was more like December, if I'm honest. But things kind of fell apart, you know, completely by January, just because of the abscess and everything else that happened that I know some of you guys know about. Then followed up by me having flu, so I lost a good 3.5 months of the year just from that, because I couldn't leave bed, I couldn't get to my computer, and I just, you know, was horrifically ill. That obviously is not the case anymore, as you can see. I'm here, I'm doing my thing, but yeah, so that meant the schedule doesn't really reflect things as it stands currently. Now, because I'm trying to do YouTube and Twitch, combined with having to work and everything else, I think what will happen is I'm going to aim for a 3-day-a-week schedule and aim for approximately 8-hour streams. I think that is quite realistic combined with everything else, but it's just going to take me a little bit of time to work back up to it, because having not done it for a while, I'm a bit rusty, you know, and that's fine. I found a couple of games that I'm really interested to do, so hopefully that's going to really motivate me. I do love streaming anyway. It's just there's a million and one things going on in my head, and it just means I can't focus sometimes. So I have been struggling with it a bit lately, and add to the fact that my personal life has changed a lot, what with the boyfriend situation, and he has children, so I've been getting to meet them, get to know them, and I've been quite stressed and worried about that, if I'm honest. It's all gone really well so far, but it has been keeping me up at night, and you know, it makes life a bit difficult, and it's meant I've lost some weekends because I needed to go over there and, you know, spend time, and, you know, so again, that puts like extra time pressure on, but it is something really important I need to do, you know, is be there and get to know those kids, and you know, continue to work on my relationship with my partner. So that's part of why the schedule has kind of gone out the window, and that's why you haven't really seen me at weekends streaming at all, full stop, really. So I think the bulk of the streaming stuff will probably be in the week, just FYI. As I said, I've not set it yet because I'm still working out a few little niggly issues, but as soon as I do have it set, I'll probably do another video or put it up on Twitter or something, so that you guys know exactly what has happened. So anyway, guys, I think that's the bulk of what I wanted to discuss today. I can't think of anything I've missed off the top of my head. Sorry, I'm such a fish brain sometimes. I just goldfish. Ugh, terrible. But anyway, if I think of anything else, I'll add it in. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your patience. I appreciate you giving me feedback and taking time out of your day to talk to me. You know who you guys are on Discord that have spoken to me. It really, really is important to me for you know, developing as a content creator, being a better person, and trying to give you guys the best of what you want, and I have fun doing it in the process, you know, so it's really good. It's really, really good. But I know I have a lot to work on. I know I've fucked up on a few occasions, and I had the best of intent, you know, back, you know, when my net went down and all the rest of it, but unfortunately some stuff was out of my hands that I couldn't sort, and you know, I've had days where I've completely busted my throat and I couldn't speak, like, you know, last year's Halloween, I couldn't carry on after the first stream or two because I was just completely butchered at that point from getting all stressed and worked out from the game, plus, you know, my throat just being a mess, and I probably could have carried it on, but I probably would have completely lost my voice, if I'm honest. I do want to do the Halloween stuff this year. Hopefully I won't be ill for it, and hopefully I can just be a little more relaxed so I don't strain my voice so much. So, you know, little things like that. I understand if people are frustrated that I didn't follow through, but I am working really hard to change that. It's going to be very interesting actually come beginning of next year to go through the New Year's resolution stuff actually, and see what I've managed to achieve. Hopefully that will hold me accountable. Likewise, you guys can too, for obvious reasons. And you know, I'm doing my best to try and be the best me that I can be. I'm only human. I make mistakes, but I am really, really trying. But yeah, so like I say, thanks very much for listening, guys. Sorry to ramble, but I do really, really appreciate you taking the time to check this video out. If you could sub to the channel if you've enjoyed it, and also hit the notifications link. I know the notification thing didn't exist when my channel was originally made, so a lot of my subscribers I know don't have it on because they've either simply not come back, or they've forgotten about my channel, or I'm not in their feed. you know, for various reasons. So, you know, make sure you've got that switched on, guys. If you're not seeing me in your notifications, that's probably why, because my channel predates that. So, yeah, if you do like the content, obviously maybe consider switching that on if you don't want to miss out. Or likewise, follow me on social media. That's I always post. I always make sure I do. But yeah, thanks very much, guys. Hopefully talk to you in the comment section. I would really appreciate your feedback and your thoughts on what I've spoken about today. And until next time, have a fantastic day. Enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful time. And I am off for a cup of tea right now. Bye.
It's yours, I'll take you with me.